All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone, time of this truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom, the Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. Now, this lesson is going more into, the situation with Trump and acquiring Greenland. All right. Now let's play. I have a couple of videos, so Lord willing, this lesson is edifying.
The U.S. ambassador to Denmark, Ken Howry. President Trump will annex Greenland for national security one way or another and will tariff anyone who gets in our way. Hello, I'm the White House press corps. The U.S. has had bases there for 80 years, and they've already said that you could build more. So why do you actually want Greenland? Trump mega donor Peter Thiel wants to build unregulated freedom cities there, just like Prospera in Honduras. Then we can make our own laws and freely run social experiments, trade crypto, and even strip mine Greenland's rare earth minerals. To build it, billionaires have poured over $500 million into Praxis, a Freedom City startup founded by Dryden Brown. His hobbies include collecting fascist literature and phrenology, which is the racist myth that bumps on your skull.
All right, I'm gonna just stop it there. All right, but the real point is, all right, acquiring Greenland. All right, he spoke of Peter Thiel. Now, Peter Thiel, all right, he's one of those devils. When you speak about J.D. Vance was funded by Peter Thiel. Okay, Peter Thiel, going back to the founder of PayPal. All right, and you have him alongside who? Elon Musk, man. All right, but you also see Elon Musk, all right, on the side of Trump, especially during the time when he was running for presidency, All right, Elon Musk with the black MAGA hat, But man, and going into, this technology, you got Elon Musk with Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, Peter Thiel with Palantir, which Palantir AI database. All right, Palantir works with ICE, So just to show how all these people and these things are interconnected, man. All right, now let's also get
We have 4 members of the PayPal Mafia in the cabinet orchestrating a purchase backed by Promonos Capital and Coinbase Ventures to have a Prospera-like city in Greenland. No, by the way, last month, we pardoned the very man, Juan Orlando Hernandez, who helped create the framework for Prospera. The framework creator pardoned. We announced we're going to Greenland. Ron's investing in Greenland. Ken Howry's confirmed to be able to be the Greenlandian communication for us, also that we can create a freedom city in Greenland. Guys, when people talk about like world order stuff, when people talk about technocracies and plutocracies and all these crazy words that, the first time you heard them, you had to look up the definition of them. That's what this is. That's what we're looking at. And we want to bring this very thing to, and this is the big point, to America. So we're pivoting to Greenland. And Greenland is one place all the billionaires are excited about. They're investing in the tech, they're investing in the mining, they're investing in everything that has to do with the Freedom City. Because they want this 1% business tax, no FDI regulation, crypto first, no national law, no red tape, make death optional type vibe. We have 4 members.
All right, so man, just going more into, the Greenland situation. All right, and we understand, when you go into Peter Thiel, Elon Musk, the PayPal Mafia, and they had these tech ventures. There are these certain companies, Palantir, Tesla, SpaceX, Elon Musk also with his Neuralink, the brain C-hip, because we're in those times. And all these things are all, I'm trying to find the word, but all these things are all culminating, I believe that's the word, Salakia, but into prophecy, man. Okay, because you got these devils with the tech, the AI, the brain, C-hip, all this plays into what? This digital totalitarian slave world that these devils want to bring forth. All right. And you also have Trump trying to acquire or annex Greenland. This is also leading to what? The tension between America, which is the whore, Babylon the Great, and what? The 10 horns. Those European, those Edomite European countries, man. You know, France, Germany, the UK, you know, it's causing that tension between America and the 10 horns. All right. The rest, those other parts of the beast, you know. But so let's go from here. All right, because let's get these things, man. Let's go to Revelation chapter 13. All right, Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And it says, and he, who's the he? Esau, Edom, which is the so-called white man. All right. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And when this word mark in the Greek is charagma, which go into a scratch, etching thing, carved, sculpture, graving, a cutting. All right. Because they're going to have to make a cutting into the flesh so you can receive what this microchip, whether it be in your hand, your head, wherever it's going to be. You see, this is Esau, his technology, man. The microchip. All right. That's why you see this devil pushing, the AI, transhumanism, half man and half machine, cyborgs, and, the certain miracles that this devil is boasting in. All right. With his technology, telepathy, and, these certain things, man. This man wants to play God through his technology, man. All right. He wants to play God through his AI, his pseudoscience and technology. All right. And it says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name, man. Because the time that we're coming into, they're going to bring in what? A cashless society, a digital currency. One thing the man was speaking about, what? Crypto. All right. Going into what? Digital assets, tokenization, blockchain technologies. All these things are leading to what? The MOTB. All right. A digital currency, a cashless society where your purchases, payments, buying and selling are going to be done digitally, are going to be done cashlessly through a microchip that they're going to want inside you, man. Whether it be in your hand, your head, wherever. All right. And these are the times that we're fastly approaching. Now we understand that according to the scriptures, that we are not to receive this thing even unto death. And those that do receive it are going to take part in what? The fiery destruction. Now, I want to focus on the fiery destruction because mainly speaking of where? Here in America. Because America is Mystery Babylon the Great. Now, another thing with this Greenland thing, all right, this is making, as the scriptures go into, the 10 horns shall hate the whore. All right. This is Revelation chapter 17, verse 16. It says, in the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, going into what? The European Union. All right. Because this is the complete revived Roman Empire, America, NATO, and the EU. But the Lord is the one that's causing this division. All right. The Lord is the one that's causing, the separation and the division in this devil's kingdom, man. That's why the scriptures speak about if a kingdom be divided against itself, how then can it stand? If Satan be divided against itself, how then can he stand? Roughly paraphrasing, man. And this is the Lord's doing. All right. Because this devil trying to annex Greenland, he's causing more tension between America and the EU. People saying this is the end of NATO. They're saying if Trump tries to take Greenland, how this is war, which these are supposed to be America's allies, man. But see, this is biblical prophecy, because guess what? Those EU nations are going to aid in the destruction, the fiery destruction of America, man. All right. So it says, verse 16, and it says, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore being America, Mystery Babylon the Great, man. Okay. And shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire, man. And this is how America is going to be destroyed. And guess what? Everyone that take the MOTB, all right, they're going to take part in this fiery destruction, man. Revelation chapter 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice. Let's start at verse 8. It says, and there followed another angel, saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she had made all the nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. America, man. And America will fall and be destroyed by what? By fire. Okay? It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, man. Because those that take the MOTB, they're going to take part in this fiery destruction here in America, Babylon the Great, man. You know, because we know that's the focal point of the Lord's judgment, Mystery Babylon. All right, the Lord is going to judge the great whore. All right. And those that take it. So we see all these things lining up together, man. You know, Peter Thiel, Elon Musk, you know, Palantir, AI, database, you know, technology, you know, Neuralink, the brain, C-HIP, and, you know, digital assets, tokenization, blockchain technologies, you know, America making enemies out of its allies, the European Union. So we see these things, man, you know, and that's really the point. All right. That's really the point, just to show that we're in those times. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I'm going to close it out with infinite praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakar Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone, time of this truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.